my name's Larry, aka Simudad. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Derail Valley. We are episode 7, I think. I hope you're all well. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. I hope you've had a great week, whatever you've been up to. We are up at the steel mill where we left off. Obviously, in the last episode, we got the long 2 license. On this episode, just as we're flying over here, this is the consist that I have loaded up. It's the 2 jobs that we picked. So it's a load of empty carts down to City West, and then steel billet down to, or up to rather, the machine factory. Machine factory is obviously where we're trying to get, so we can grab the remote control that we talked about in the last few episodes. I took the opportunity to load this between recordings because it was quite a faff. I had to move some stuff out of the way, so I figured, actually, let's just load that between recordings just to save any faffing. Otherwise, this episode would have been about 3 hours long, probably. One noticeable difference you'll notice here: we are now running 4 DE2s. Now, the reason that we're running 4 is because it started raining. Now, when I set it up, I then obviously quit the game, so I could go and do some other things, bits and pieces. And now I'm back to record. I reloaded the game, and it's not actually that bad. It's a little bit overcast, but it's not raining. But that's why I picked up the extra DE2, because it's quite a heavy load. The steel billet's 490 tons. So 190 tons for the empty cars, and then probably about a collective of 250 tons perhaps for the 4 DE2s. Obviously, the issue with that is in the rain, the DE2's capacity is greatly reduced. So that's why I picked up the 4th one, and it's seeming now like we might not actually need it. So without any further ado, we're going to get out of flight mode. We're going to get back to the station office. We're going to hand in our jobs. I'm going to hand this one in first because it's getting dropped off first. And then we're going to hand this one in second because it's getting dropped off second. That is the way that I've loaded them, as you will see. These are all the empty cars. And these are all the steel billets. And the next one up. So let's get back to the locos. We're going to need, I think, let's chuck that away. We're going to need, I think, at least 2 locos to begin with. We're good to go there. Pretty sure that they're all... Don't know why I put the handbrake on that one. Yeah. Let's check that. So we need to cut those brakes in. Cut those brakes out. Oh, I remember why, actually, because I reversed this onto the front. That's why. Let's check the other brakes before we get going. Right, and I've never been this way before, so I don't know what we're in for in terms of terrain or anything like that. Let's just check the handbrakes again. Yeah, all good there. Check these as well. We're all good there as well. Right, so yeah, we'll start off with 2 locos. We'll see how we get on. Just helps if we take the brakes off. Let's start with 3 locos then. Right, there we go. We've got some action now. Sorry about that. Right, what happened was there was a... If I jump out quickly, between the locos, you've got the little red brake levers, and I basically hadn't released one of those. So that's all that was. So basically, pretty much, the front 2 locos had operational brakes, and then anything back was all seized. So we should be good to roll now. Like I said, I haven't been this way before. Out the steel mill down. We've been that way to the harbour and town. I think first episode. But we so yeah, I don't really know what to expect, to be honest with you. Yeah, from the map, we're going to come out here right, and we're going to end up go through the farm. We're going down, so we will probably just let it coast a little bit. So it should be a reasonably straightforward run, albeit a little bit heavy. That's our only thing. We're quite on the heavy side. Because we got the long 2 license in the last episode, what that does now enable us to do is unlock the DH4 license, which we'll see how much money we've got left after we've done these jobs and we've yeah, we'll see how much money we've got left after we've done the jobs and then bought the remote, because there may be some other things that I'd like to buy in the shop as well. So if we've got enough, I think from memory it's 50,000 to buy the DH4. Yeah, so I think, like I said, from memory, it's about 50,000 to buy the license. Got a horrid feeling that we nearly went the wrong way then. Let me just double check the map a sec, because yeah, we want to go left through here. Because if we go we went right, that takes us up to a different way, which we don't necessarily need to go. So what we probably actually want to do is I've done myself over here a little bit because I don't know the way to go. I'll just slap the brakes on a sec. Go for a little run. So we want to come. So you probably want to cut straight through here. That'll bring us out the other side. Which will then... Right, let me have a think now. So was that the B yard that we just went through? Yeah, so that's the B yard. So what we want to do is we're going to be coming... So we're coming from the north. So northeast in. And that is north. Basically, we might have to just do this not on the map. So we're going to go that way, that's right. So we're going to come through here. And then we want to stay right, stay left. Yeah, that's fine. So we can start moving through. Yeah, if we can get the DH4 license, that would be immense. Because that's much more powerful than the DE2 and much more designed for cargo hauling. Because you've got to remember, these DE2s are actually only really meant for shunting around the yard. So they can pull a great deal of weight on the flat, but when you start chucking terrains and stuff in the mix, that's really not very good. It's not much at the farm, really. There's a... There's nothing, it's just a farm, it's just a station. There's no shop or anything like that to look at. There is a shop at City West, so we will have a look at City West. See if there's anything that we really want in there. I don't know what time of day it is, but it does look like the time is fading. Left our clock up in the garage. Plan will be once we start getting a bit of money and we get the tools and stuff, we'll start getting our own stuff set up. So we'll get clocks in the cabs and things like that. So we should be able to just roll on through here. Speed-wise, we're okay. Can afford to start putting some throttle in. There's a speed decreasing, so I've now found out that there, the white triangle with the two red triangles, so it's effectively a down arrow, refers to speed decrease, which is just there. See where it drops to a 60. Let's get our switch setter out. And then we need to basically do it a little bit on the fly. Just roll straight through the middle is what we want. This is Oil Well Central, I think. To get left, basically just straight down the middle. We'll keep an eye out. I don't know if any museum pieces spawn here, but I will keep an eye out so as best as I can. So we're going to go left here, right there, left there. So we should, I think, be on a pretty straight shoot through the middle. Yep. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press on down to City West and we'll bring you guys back in. Either if anything interesting happens or if or as we're pulling into City West. Just as I said that, we just come across the DH4. We don't have the license, but there is one there should we need it. It's not the museum one, but it's a one that we can use, the DVRT one. Alrighty guys, so we are approaching the City West station. Now it's a little bit of a tricky one because we've got to sort of pull in and then reverse back. I have taken the liberty of setting all the switches. Basically we're going to have to just come in here, up here, pull up there, which is the way out, and then we're going to back up into C. That's the plan at least. This is just so you can see how long this loco is. And then if I'm not mistaken, I think... need to like back down into there basically, so... we need to make sure that our... back of our consist has cleared this switch. And then we can set the switches back into C, which I think is back down there. Go to the station, hand the job in, quick look in the shop, not too long, so we don't want to jeopardize the time bonus on the leftover job, because that's paid slightly better. And then we'll be off up to Old City, our machine factory. So we're heading nicely now. Typically, can't see a bloody thing. This is where that's where the remote is going to come in so handy for us, because I could literally be down at that junction now. Because I just don't think it's almost impossible to tell. So I think what I'll do is we'll keep going until we get past this signposting board, speed sign, if we even make it there. We'll come to a little stop about here. Let's put some maximum brakes on. We are on a hill, so I'm going to double handbrake it because we've got a lot of weight here. Oh, look at that. That's just bloody perfect. We're only backing up into here. Let me find where we're going. Sea yard over here. Yeah, so this is Sea Yard, and we are C3... No, what are we? Yeah, yes, we've done all that. C4S. C4S is here. So we're going to come down here. We need that one going to the left. Need that one going to the left as well. No, to the right, sorry, to the right. That one going to the right as well. And then that one going off to the left. That's the loading yard there. Yeah, we should come down here. Typically, there is a carriage here. So we released the brakes, idiot. Released the handbrakes and then forgot about. What I'm going to do is just going to leave it on one notch of power. Just so we can sort of watch it back. But yeah, this is what we'd be doing if we had the remote control. I'd be standing here with the remote control up. Just checking. Oh, actually. So we need to go. That was a lucky one. We nearly missed that one. We're going to go off around there. Station is there. Shop is... Where's the shop? Somewhere around here. Blue building. There's a loco in there. Is that DE2, I think? We need to worry about that switch. We need to worry about this switch though, which is taking us off to the left, which I don't think we need to do. That's right. Yes, I think that's alright. Oh, there's the shop there, look, blue building. Enough momentum now that we can just sort of coast. We will need to apply some brakes just because there's not anything really in the way. There's not a lot there to stop us. Yeah, it's D2 in there. hopefully I've done this right, and we will end off up on into there. Right, hopefully we haven't scrubbed too much speed off. What we're really looking for is to clear this sign, really. Let's take the brake off that one. Got anything around here? So I don't know if this is a spawn location or any museum locos. I'm gonna hit that. Sounded worse than it was, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Keep coming, keep coming. Look on that one. And then we will disconnect that one. Let's head back. Stop pull brakes on that a minute. Right, where did I say the office station house was? Where was it? There it is. Right, so that was that one. In progress. Why is it saying in progress? Move car SM. That is the right job. CUS, C4S. We've got. Did I not put the handbrake on? CBK 780 there. CBK 741 there. Have I put them on the right line? I'd already put the handbrake on over here. Is that what the issue was? Let's try that. Six. Is that the one? You don't understand this. City West C4S. That's C4S. That's City West. Oh, it's because I didn't go back far enough, is it? Alright, that's fine. I tell you what's happened there is I've looked at the wrong bloody... to the wrong sign, that's what it is. Yeah, get that off as well. Alright, let's drop him back a bit more. Stick the handbrake on, let's try that. The sprinting thing takes a minute to get it right. Wait, there we go. So that's 28,000 in the bag. Shows the importance of just knowing track limits. There's nothing. Urban Town Food Factory, Goods Factory, Machine Factory. There's something going up to Machine Factory that was like a decent weight, then we'd probably do. We're on 143,000. Just want to have a quick scout around. I don't want to take too long because this is the passenger yard, but there's no passengers jobs currently. I think that is on the roadmap for the game that they'll bring in at some stage. Right, so far as I can tell, doesn't look to be anything sort of museum piece-wise. There's another D2, but we've got 4 as it is, so we don't need any more of them. Let me just quickly check in the shop. What we got here? Oh, I will take some flags. That'll come in handy. Got some flags, file boxes, cassettes. I don't really do the cassettes because that plays music, and I don't really know what they are with the like the copyright. I don't know if they're copyrighted music or whatever. Got anything in the way of equipment here? This is really cool, right? This is part of... Oh, we've got the hammer there. We'll get that. This is part of the newest update. You can store... They've given you, like, storable files. So you can, like, store stuff in files. It can hold 8 pieces of paperwork. Right, I want a flashlight. I want to get a couple of flag markers. Definitely want the hammer. Probably get a couple of solders. Handheld game console, not really interested. Probably get the duct tape. That'll hold 8 pieces of paperwork. I'll hold 8. Get one of them. So I'm not too bothered about the things at the minute. Those are those. Lights, boombox, lights. That's fine. So if we stick that down there, let me stick our wallet in there. There's our receipt. The only thing I want to take right now is don't really want to do that. I just want to put the flags in here. Alright, hang on. The flags, basically what you do with the flags is if you're taking multiple loads, you stick them on where the loads break. Let's roll on to Machine Factory. If I have a look on the switches here. So we're going to come out this way. I'm going to go left here, stay left. We're going to go through coal power plant, I think. And then we're going to hit Machine Factory after that. So probably want to have a look at coal power plant. Oh my god, this one's a bad one. So we're going to come in from this direction, I think. And we're going to... Oh man. Yeah, hopefully that's fine. We'll have to keep our wits about us. Keep our wits about us as we go through coal power plant. But yeah, basically, if I just show you, I'll show you in the cab just so you can see. So if I'm doing a multiple load, just stick the flags there. So you just stick one of them on the side between the carriages, you know where the brake is then. And then it's handy. I'll get some of those. Got a flashlight as well, which is this one. So if we're looking for something and it's dark. Happy days. So we spent about 10 grand there. Not too shabby. It's a little bit easier now. Could probably lose one of the locos. You could probably turn off one of the locos. That probably just keep it on for now because we've been going for a little while. So obviously, the more we play this, the more I play it, I would get used to it all. Like I said, I haven't been this way before, so I didn't really know what to expect, especially passing through other stations. You've always got to be a bit mindful because of sidings with cars and locos and stuff in it. So now I think when it comes to coal power plant, we're gonna have to, I think my estimation is we're gonna come in here, we're gonna go up here, and I just don't know at the moment if we can just go. I feel like we possibly can't. Go that way. I think it's going to take us around that way, which is not going to be ideal, but I don't see really any other way of doing it. Yeah, I don't really see any other way other than we'd have to come in here, down here, back up here, and back up. I think we might have to do that actually. So I think we're set to go down there anyway. What we'll have to do, I think, is just play it when we get down there. We'll just have to have a little look. I'm not 100% sure which way we're coming in from. We're coming up. We're going up a northerly direction. We're going to come in from the north. Because really, actually, what we want to try and do is just bypass it without even having to go into it. Which maybe we are going to do that then. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is the bypass. Maybe we come in here and we go off down there, and that's up towards. I say, we'll keep our wits about us. I know I keep saying that. That's going to be like the unofficial slogan for the series. Keep your wits about you. And then, yeah, we'll take it slow when we get there. This one here needs to go left, so that's where we're going. Need to change that. Want to lose the power. Through here. That's definitely coal power plant ahead because you can see the big chimney stacks over there. I've got a feeling that we might be spot on with that actually. If we're coming in, I think we might possibly be coming in from here, and we just need to go down there to branch off. If we look on the map again, it's hard to see. Yeah, I think we're definitely on the right track here. Just check my switches again. Don't need to do that one because we're coming in, and we need to go right there. Feeling good, guys. I'm feeling good. I feel like we're definitely on the right track there. Has coal power plant got a shop? No, it's not really got much going for it. Let's bring some power back in. We're going a bit slow. There's the coal power plant. Looks like a right old nightmare of a station, to be fair. We'll have to do some runs up there. So yeah, we're going to go off that way. So apparently on a plus 2% gradient. Beans. So if we carry on, we'd end up in the coal power plant there. just off in the distance there, I think, is Machine Factory. Happy days. Now, this will obviously generate us a shunting job off the back of this delivery. Not 100% sure if we'll do it. But we'll definitely have a little think about it. We'll have to see what's paying. If the pay is good, it might be too good to turn down, you know. Nice little moon. It's funny actually, because I was saying last time, I don't know if they've added a sun in the update, but they've got a moon, but no sun. No sun in the sky. Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Excuse my French there. Do not press the F key, which is the transport, by mistake and end up in the water. That was, woo, nearly costly. Imagine it had been a real quick change to a 30 or something and we'd have just like derailed. That would have been hellish annoying. Right. Let's go. Deliveries in sight. No, let me think where this is going. B40, so we picked up from C3I. And we want to get the... So we're coming in here. C yard, so we want to be going right and then left into C. And then if I come over here, we can actually see. We want C3I, so we're going to be going right, left, and that should take us into C3I. If I've done it right, there should be a left signal coming up. Because based on this, I think we are sort of in this stretch here now. And there's a left signal up there. These. I think we're going to have to be slightly mindful of is... I'm not 100% sure. I think an input yard is always clear. Is quite likely to be clear most of the time. But what we don't want to do is get our locos sandwiched. C3I. Yeah, we are clear. So happy days. Let's give it some welly. They're gonna right down there. Left down there into C3I. And we'll be able to just pull the locos forward. Do what we need to do. Earn ourselves some money. The question is, where is the oh, it's over there, look. I can see the green light and the shop. Is that the shop? No. Can't really see anything in the way of locomotives. Let's start scrubbing some speed now. Just check the back end. It's not even our load. We're going to need to go way forward. What we'll have to do is back here. sure the last loco is clear. That should do us. Let's check the back end. Yeah, we're well in. Right, where's the station over here? Let's hand the job in. Over here. Happy days completed. 59 minutes out of 73. 41,000. Don't need to keep that. Take the cash. I said that generates the shunting job, which is 32,000. That would net us about. We did it within the time limit, which is quite feasible to do. Would probably give us about 46,000. That's pretty not bad. Right, now we need to find the shop. Yes, that's the shop. And that's what we've come for, the Tele Locotech E9000. So, where are you? Where are you? Don't want that. Don't want that. We want the remote. There it is. $35,000. Just double check there's anything else we want in here. Might be some stuff that we want. Lights, good stuff. Large mount stand, analog. Switch setter might be useful. Holder and wire. High-tech tail light left. Garage key, Olaf's garage key. Reversal stand controller. Mount strip small. High-tech railway right. Those are for when you're doing up the locos in the museum. Problem is we're not really equipped. These will be handy down the line. What I was hoping for, which I don't see it here, is there's got like a brake level indicator you can buy, and I don't know which shop it's in, because some of the shops have got, there's some things which are universal to all the shops, and then there's other things which aren't so universal. Remote signal booster. Extends the range of the locomotive remote control. See game manual for additional information. Don't need that. Proximity sensor. It might come in handy when we've got longer trains, when we're out of range of the thing, the remote control, but I don't see anything that we need other than that really immediately. I mean, it might be worth just picking up some of these mount plates anyway, just because, you know, why not? Switch setter might be useful, actually. Let's get some of that. And then, upright. Medium mount plate. Did we get some of those? Yeah, we got 2 of those. Okay. Days, that's a distance tracker. We don't need that yet. Sticky tape. Did we get a roll of sticky tape in the last shop? I can't remember. Get one anyway. Get 2 of them. Got the flashlight already. Proximity reader. These are all new bits. These are worth it, but I need to look into them. I think that'll do us for now. Yeah, that's going to be 45,000, 40,000. And then the most importantly, what we came for is this, the thing, and we're going to put that there. Actually not, we're going to put it... Nope. Right, so... what we're going to have to do is going to have to... That's basically what I want to do with this, is I want to chuck all my licenses in. Yeah, these little storage container things, they were recently... They were added in the newest update, which was just a couple of days ago, and they are a brilliant addition. So you can put all of our licenses now in here. Put that on the shelf, hopefully. Like that. And then that keeps all our licenses nice and neat. Because we don't own... Basically what that'll do is it will show us the switches. But yeah, because we don't own, like, quote unquote own these aren't museum pieces, we're just going to tape them in for now because we can just bash them off with a hammer. We won't need to do anything. Right, and then the most important is this, so... Just demo this quickly. Power it, that's right. That's now paired. So what I can do now is I should be able to take all of my controls, and I can control it all with this, and I can change it to reverse. Happy days. That's going to be supremely handy. Yes. For things like backing up and such like. Anyhow, enough messing with that. Let's drop our engines off for a minute. That is going to do us for this fairly long episode. It's been a good old episode. We double checked the wallet. We're 135,000 still. So basically that run paid for everything that we bought. Now, the massive temptation is to buy some more licenses. Now, let me just... I know I said I was going to let you go. Let me just look at the fees. That way. So, there's 7,000 to pay on fees. And then, if we looked at licenses, we'd be looking at... The one I want to get quite soon is DH4. And probably manual service as well. Because that'll save us on our fees, because we're starting to rack up now. But we'll leave that for the next episode. If you enjoyed it, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already. Leave your thoughts, feedback, comment, tips, tricks, whatever you like down below. I'm well happy that we've got the remote control. And we will catch you in the next episode. Take care.